Hello everyone, this is Ellie and Happy New Year. As you can see, I finally got a microphone. This is not actually the kind I was looking for, but the one I wanted has not arrived to the stores. So yeah, I think I gotta go with this cheaper version, but I'm hoping that it does the job. And so we can have, I'm able to talk to you guys without having to speak so loud because it's something that gets me tired really, really fast. So yeah, excuse me for the low quality. I am trying my best. But hopefully in not so long I will be able to afford something better. So thank you for being here despite the not best quality. And so let's jump to the topic. I want to stick to this topic, which is introversion, because it's a personality trait that has come really, really strong in me. And even though I don't see it as problematic, it has caused me some trouble during my life, especially my relationships. And I am not even talking about romantic relationships. I am talking about even family relationships get a bit into trouble with this, with my introversion. And it's something I really, really want to talk about because I think introversion is being misguided or misinterpreted as something that it's not common or not normal. And it's something that picks up my attention because when with all the information we have nowadays, yes, I know that there being so much information also cause trouble, but most psychologists agree that personalities do exist, and it's not something exclusive from a man or a woman. There can be different. Yes, there will be more tendencies in one sex than to the other, but there are no written laws. And yeah, I want to talk about the stigma of introversion because people tend to think that because you behave in a certain way or another, something's wrong with you. And for me, it's especially troublesome because of some assumptions people tend to make because of my introversion. It's like I am not saying that men who are introverts don't struggle with this stigma, but I think it's more, well, my perception of things, of me being an introverted woman, is that society tends to see like more common, like more normal for a man to be an introvert. And they are like, well, maybe he's not like the kind of guy we are expecting him to be, but it's normal for a man to be an introvert. But when it comes for women, I know that it's not so common to see an introverted woman, but it's not so likely nowadays. It's not so uncommon as some will think. And the things that bother me is as I said before, the assumptions of society about why you behave certain way. And this got into my head because a couple of months ago, I stopped going to hiking because my way of doing things is like, at times, some months, I am more energetic and I am more willing to be social. But there are times when I need to retreat myself from society, from people, for friends and family, and just be alone, like whole alone. And well, past year I make a lot of hiking with my hiking group, and we will having a lot of fun and enjoying time together and stuff. But like around October, I think, I started to need my space once again. So I stopped going to these hikes with my hiking group. And all of them start asking why I was not going. And I just told them that I didn't feel like going these late months. I will be back in maybe in March or something alike in the next year, because right now I don't want to go hiking. It's not like, I just don't feel like it. Pretty much that was the issue. So one of my friends of the hiking group told me like, Ellie, do you have a boyfriend now? And I was like, no. And this actually piqued my attention a lot, because it's not the first time that happened. Whenever I am enjoying time with friends, which let me tell you is very small, even when I go out, my outings are super, super few compared to, and it's not even going outside, because I can go outside but I do it on my own, because I do not want company. I do not want to talk to anyone. I just want to go to have a walk, or maybe sit on a bench and contemplate people passing by. And that's my thing. That's something I really, really, truly enjoy. And I enjoy it, doing it alone, on my own. I do not want company. This does not imply that I do not care for the people around me, like my friends and family, but the truth is that I enjoy certain things doing them on my own, in solitude. But yeah, this is not the first time when I need my own space and someone comes asking, do you have a boyfriend now? And I am like, no, why did you assume I have a boyfriend? It's just that you just stop coming along and stuff. So I thought that you will be having a boyfriend now, and that's the reason you stopped coming. And I was like, no. Nothing alike. Actually, how to put it, I do not get a lot involved with the opposite sex. Not because I do not enjoy it, but no, let me rephrase that. Not because it's something bad about it, but I do not enjoy it that much. I do not, for me, relationships are complicated because of this. I am so introverted that I can go weeks without having company, without talking with anybody, without getting anything in social media. And I am the most blissful while doing it. But apparently these traits are so uncommon that people just assume you are doing something else or thinking something else, that you do not like them anymore. It's a very complicated thing to talk about, because me being introverted, I don't see the problem, but I know it's a problem, because even with my family, my siblings and my parents, it has become sometimes an issue. The ones who have come to accept it the most are my dad and my brother and one of my sisters. But also my mom and one of my other sister is like, why don't you want to do stuff? Why can't you do the effort to spend time with us? And I do the effort. I try my best to be there, to go outside with them, to talk with them. But the truth is that it demands a lot of effort from my part, because it's something that it's really, really overwhelming to me. I get overwhelmed too fast, too easily. And it's not like I do not love them or that I do not enjoy time with them. I really, really, really love my family, and I cherish dearly my friends. And I try to show them that in other ways, not always being present, but always talking to them to remind them that I'm here. If they have any issue, I am always willing to help any way I can. But the issue remains, like people need presence, and I do understand that much, because I have studied human behavior for some time now. And yes, I know that being present, that being there is important. But for me, being physically there is very, very, very tiring. I get overwhelmed. So I try to compensate with other things, like phone calls, like sorry, birthday presents and other stuff. I try my best. I try to be present without being physically there, because that's exactly my main issue, being physically there. Even when I get to any outing with my friends, I can stand being there. The most I can handle are 2 hours. That 2 hours are my best. But at the third hour, I am already like, I want to go home already. I want to say goodbye to everyone and just get back into my house and, well, do my stuff alone. But it's not because I do not enjoy the people I am spending time with. It's just that I get physically tired, and I cannot explain this. It just happens. It's very complicated. And yeah, I think this caused me special trouble with any relationship I have. Like, my father really came to understand it, but not so long ago he was utter worried about me, of my well-being, because he was like, don't you get bored? Don't you feel the need to spend time with other people and talk and do stuff? And I was like, Dad, I do love people and pass time with them, but the truth is that I enjoy being alone. It's something I enjoy even more. It's more fulfilling for me. And during my because this is not new. It's not something I developed over time. I was an introvert even as a sorry, let me rephrase that. I was an introvert even as a child. I remember my childhood, sorry. And my parents also thought, like, why is this young girl not spending so much time with other children? And I was like, I was okay on my own. I loved doing, I mean, it's not like I had aversion to children, because when I was with other children, and this was the thing that made the big issue, is that I am not shy. I am not shy at all. I can perfectly talk to a total stranger on the street for no good reason, apparently, and nothing will happen. I am not shy. But I enjoy time alone way more than I enjoy company. So this is very, very complicated to explain. Because, again, I do love people. I do care for them. But at the same time, I get tired to be physically there. Like this I am doing right here is perfect for me, because I can socialize, but I do not get overwhelmed by presence. This is a very deep topic for me, that it took to touch a lot of strings, delicate strings, because this personality trait, again, has caused me a lot of misunderstandings during my relationships. And again, it's not just love relationships, it's like even relationships with my friends, with my family. It's very complex, and I want to talk about it deeply. And I think that right now I have so much stuff going through my head that I am not being able to convey it to you properly. So this video, I made it most to take the feeling out, because yes, what happened a couple of months ago about my hiking group asking about if I had a boyfriend, and that was because I didn't. It really blew my mind. Like, why did they assume that I start to have a boyfriend or anything? Why did they just jump to the idea immediately that I have a boyfriend? But they didn't ask about anything else, like, did you got sick? Is something going on at home? No, the first question I got asked was, do you have a boyfriend now? And I am like, no, not at all. I just enjoy time on myself, and that's it. Well, I don't want to keep talking about it, because it's something that touch very I don't know how to explain it right now, but it's something that really, it's really complicated for me to deal with, because I do not know how to make people understand how it is, how it feels. But okay, I think this will be it for today. Thanks so much for accompanying me. I hope that the microphone has done its job. And well, let's see if we will see each other next week. Happy New Year. I hope that you work hard on your new projects. And well, see you later.